So this is not a bus.
No.
We're hanging out with some other guys. I'm currently sitting in the middle seat in the back of the taxi. And we are heading to Volvo. Let's do it. And we are here, baby, yeah! Volvo. We're still not completely 100% sure what we're up to, but they've got a lot of stuff set up for us. And I think Werner's ready. Let's do it.
Not ready.
Let's go. All right, so what we got over here? What are we thinking?
We have best weather.
It's only raining,
It's
that's
raining.
cool.
But we have a lot of big machines here.
Oh yeah. Currently wearing sunglasses because every American needs to wear sunglasses regardless of the weather in other communities, countries, etc. And check all of this out. All kinds of machines, all things set up. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Now here's the biggest question, something we still don't actually understand or know. This is a bunch of digging equipment. This is mining equipment. This is huge trucks going by and things like that. A lot of this equipment, at least to the knowledge that I have today, is not really farming focused, which leads me to believe, are we gonna be getting some digging equipment? Are we gonna be able to dig in the ground? I don't know. All right, raincoat and hat engage. Sidekick engage. You more of a Batman guy or a Robin guy?
Robin.
Robin?
Yes,
I'll take Batman.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go fight crime with excavators. We are in a group. We got some French farming simulator users.
Yes, hello, bonjour.
10 seconds, your channel, go.
Okay. Okay. Subscribe my channel. He's the best YouTuber in French. And we have là big. Voilà quoi. Attends, retry.
You have 350,000 subscribers. Go follow!
Farming Simulator is the best game ever. J'ai pas parlé anglais! He don't speak English very well. It's very bad guys in English.
So we are gonna have a great time today. I don't even know what we're driving. Also, our guy he's acting like he works for Giants because we don't know exactly what's gonna be in the game. We've been told one machine in particular to pay attention to. And we've been told that there could, we gotta go! And then we've been told there's one thing that we might find later on today. He is sneaky.
Your turn to drive?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
DjGoHam is driving this monster. Volvo R100 Beast. I think he will destroy it. We will look.
So what do we need to do first?
Put your foot on the brake.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't use the brake to the left. That's an emergency brake. Yeah.
Just put my foot here.
Yep. And then you can put it in drive.
Put it in drive.
And release the parking brake right
Release
there.
the parking brake here.
Yeah.
And the brake.
And you can adjust the steering wheel here.
Okay. So press this down, brake
Yeah.
forward, just like a car.
Yeah.
Very, very comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. This is like driving a truck. You look as much forward as you look in the rear view mirrors.
Gotcha.
Because that's in the rear view mirrors. That's how you know your positioning.
Yeah.
On the road. Yeah.
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 And then let off the brake.
Yes. Okay. And then we go.
I will go slow, trust me. All the way to the right.
Yep.
Will we make it?
Yes,
Yes.
we will.
Because the wheel is right here.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Right beneath you.
You can check the side. Plenty of...
And then you just let loose of the 1050 horsepower. So how does it feel?
It's really easy.
Yeah.
Oddly enough. I keep finding myself going too far to the right.
Yeah, yeah. That's the biggest issue, to know where your positioning is. I would say the steering wheel is almost too easy to.
Yeah. So I have a lawnmower at the house, and I have power steering or hydraulic steering on the lawnmower.
Yeah.
And this is as easy, if not even easier than that.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. Now you see in the rear view mirror there that we're just about right position. It's great.
And it is as easy, if not easier, to drive.
And if you want to do a walk around with the engine running, you can do it.
Sure.
You can leave it on.
I don't know if he wants to drive or not. Werner, do you want to drive? Yeah. He said yes, go, go, go. And so there he goes. He is off. And it looks massive, but I think once you start to drive it for about a half hour, maybe 20 minutes or so, you really, really get used to it. He's making a turn right now that is super, super difficult to make. So how much can you load in this?
You can carry 100 ton.
100 tons! It's 200,000 pounds, I think. I think that's, I don't know how to do, it's a running joke, I'm not allowed to do math. By rules of the GoHam fam, I'm not allowed to do math on screen, but I break the rule all the time. This thing is absolutely massive. Guess who's back? Yeah! He makes it look so easy. And guess what? We also don't know if this is gonna be in farm sim or not, but maybe we are with the excavators. Massive! Massive! Holy cow! Massive excavators. So, there's actually somebody already up here. So we're gonna go and find out and see what's what. We had some fun right there. We had a good time. I got to drive this one right here. The official number on it is the ECR 355EL. So that is what I get to drive. Man, it's a lot of power. The big loader dump wagon, that was way easier. This is still very easy. If you guys know the double joystick stuff that you can use for like logging and stuff like that, it worked exactly the same way. It was very easy, very to do. The machine did exactly what you wanted, and you could use precise movements. I know we've seen videos on YouTube of like excavator and wheel loader guys being very precise with their motions, and you can. I still have huge respect for them, but it blows my mind, man. That was really cool. We are gonna go walk around these excavators. I don't know which ones we've got, and it looks like maybe there's some that are similar to what we got to see over there, and maybe some that are not, but we're gonna take a look at them.
Oh my God. Look at
Yo!
Yes, I take this one.
And I will take whatever he doesn't have. Yes, indeed. Goodness, look at this. That is at least 3 or 4 stories up, minimum. We're gonna do a little bit of filming work here. I gotta back up to get it in the shot. Whoa, oh, that bucket is huge. That's all you, my man.
I think with this thing we can destroy buildings. No problem. No problem.
That's the man right there, and he's gonna drive.
Should I drive or you?
Oh, you, my man. He is about to jump in. They are showing him some how-tos and what to do's and what not to do's. And I think I need to be somewhere where I can be seen. Otherwise, I may not be in a good spot. Now, on most of the machines, the interiors kind of seem the same. They all control virtually identically?
Yeah, and all excavators, you sort of manage them completely the same way.
Okay. They're just bigger.
This is just bigger.
Is this the biggest one?
This is the biggest one we have.
The biggest one.
It weighs 95 tons.
We are done with the excavators. We got to use the full-size one and the, I don't know, ultra full size. So we're going to the articulated loader?
Okay, what is this?
I don't know. I think maybe that's it. Look at this thing. It is much larger than it looks like, I promise.
Big monster.
Big monster indeed. And so here we have the articulating hauler, the A40G, which has a smaller number than the rest of them, so I'm assuming a smaller engine possibly, maybe a smaller capacity. And there it is. We're going up.
All right, we're off.
We are off. So this is a articulating hauler, is that right?
Yes, 6-wheel drive, articulated steering, so it steers right behind you here, behind the cab. It can also carry 40 tons of payload in the back, and it can go off terrain in up to like 1 meter of mud.
Wow.
But here, let's try to climb a bit. You can see that it's pretty steep here, and we're gonna climb up this this hill.
With no problem.
With no problem, with 40 tons in the back.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Well, for work.
For work.
Fun work. We'll take fun work.
And this one is quite steep. It's really steep.
This is extremely. So I would not dare do this in my GMC, which is built for off-road and 4x4ing. I would not do that in this at all, let alone with 40 tons.
The hill is 35 degrees.
Ooh, and it really is. This GoPro makes it look very smooth and very nice. And I think the machine itself actually makes it feel pretty good as well. To be honest with you, I'm in the back sitting sideways, and it's really not that bad. I could easily sit in here for half of a day getting work done. What types of work are these generally used for?
Road construction is a typical application to move materials when they're building new roads. When there's no road to go at, I mean, you really need something that can carry material from one point to another when there's no road. They build a temporary road and then they just
use it. And it seems like that's what you guys have done here as well. Oh, and this is basically a big bump. Well, it would have felt like a big bump in literally anything else.
This is a test track that we built just to be able to show how capable the machine is. So yeah, I think maybe you can drive now. You saw me doing it, so...
You made it look so easy. So easy.
It's your turn.
All right.
Take it very easy now and keep track of where the back is. Do you feel that?
Yes.
There you go.
Very bouncy, very...
Looking good. And then you have to take it back again because you know it's articulated.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do it by itself.
Okay. And then we'll wait on these guys.
I think you can pass. Overtake. You're doing good. Good job.
The steering is, so it's controlling the articulation.
Yeah.
And so the front wheels actually never turn, correct?
Exactly. So it's a bit different. And you also sit in the middle, which also sometimes feels a bit awkward.
Yeah. I've sat on the left and I've sat on the right. And now we're sitting right smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe this obviously seems like the best place for the driver to sit in anything. And it drives so smooth, easy. Minimal effort on the steering. The seat and just like in a semi-truck or something like that, has a lot of give, and it is very simple. Every machine, I've been so surprised, every machine we've driven today is simple.
Wait until we get to the high lift.
They keep leading everything up to the high lift. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm ready for that high lift.
And imagine running this through like 1 meter of mud with 40 tons in the back, and it still goes forward with 6-wheel drive.
And it just doesn't care.
No, doesn't care. Wherever you take it, it just goes.
So you guys were saying earlier, the entire complex here in Sweden is over 50 acres.
Yeah,
right?
it's a big play. It's a big sandbox to play around in.
Yeah.
It's Europe's biggest playground.
And it is a playground.
You can take left, and you can go up that hill.
Let's do it!
So what you need to think about now is that when you go over the crest, just go straight, because you will not see anything. So just keep straight.
Trust the machine.
Yes. So angle it up here to go up to that hill. And now you go straight up that hill.
So it says diff lock, which I'm assuming is already on.
Yeah, it will go on automatically.
Okay. This is interesting. Don't have to give it all the beans either, it just kind of does it.
And now basically you see nothing. You just see this
No,
guy.
I'm terrified. You have to trust your machine, and then you get your road back.
Yeah, well done.
You are so helpful. And it is so easy to drive these when you've got someone who knows what they're doing and is kind about it and extremely knowledgeable. Thank you.
No problem. Glad to have you.
If you ever get the chance, man, you have got to go drive one. We are heading to, I think it's called the high lift. This is a new machine that no one has filmed before. Maybe today they have, but as far as I know, we're one of the first people to get to see this and possibly even drive it.
This machine is working especially in sawmill, timber applications, narrow sites where we want to stack the timber as high as possible. This is an updated machine. 180 was the name before, now it's L200. Reinforced arms, rotator, grapple, some other things as well. That is new for the machine.
How would it compare with the kind of the old standard, with the way of grabbing the logs from kind of the front and lifting and setting them on top?
Yeah, front mounted grapple.
Yeah.
If I say that creates, you cannot stack as load as this one. This one we can reach at about 6.5 meters to stack the loads or stack the piles.
Yeah.
With that one we are at 3.5, maybe 4 meters, something like that. With this one we can actually rotate the load as well. And in some sawmills they don't have the log rotator, so the logs needs to go into the saw in one direction with the thickest end first into the saw. And with this one we can actually rotate the load so we have it in correct direction from the beginning. With the front type you actually need to release the load on the ground, go around and take it from the other side and then put it on the feeder. And also the reach on this one, as you can see, it's much longer compared to a standard reverse. The log pusher you can see there, make sure that it's coming close to the stack as possible. We can have that on 180 220 as well.
So one thing that I've noticed, and I think you've noticed as well, is how easy the equipment is to drive. You see this stuff on online in videos. You see people using it, driving it. They're so easy to drive.
It's so easy.
Minimal things that you have to do.
You have one joystick and you can all with your fingers. You need one hand.
Yeah.
One hand here, one hand on the steering.
Let's do it, yeah.
And go.
And
No problem.
And then you've got, you know, forwards and everything with your feet. It's so easy.
This is amazing.
So I will reiterate, if you ever got the chance to do this, you should definitely go do it. This is so easy. It's so cool. And once you get used to it, you just have to press the right things. And using this over the steering wheel, oh my gosh, that is so cool. It's like it's just a little joystick. That's it. Just choop, choop, choop. So now we have moved on to something that I'm very excited about, electric. So most of you guys know, if some of you don't, I'm all for EVs. And they have a full set of electric wheel loaders. So that's what we're gonna try next. This is smaller. Obviously to power a massive wheel loader, it's gonna take a little bit more than, you know, what this can do. And it'd probably end up being more heavy than it needs to be. But in a service like this, I mean, he's using it right now. Hydraulics, that's it. The only thing you hear is hydraulics. That is amazing. So here we go. He's going in. Got a load. Nice and easy. And with the engine being completely electric, there's nothing. It's just the machine, nothing more. Even the hydraulics are quiet. How much work can you get done on one charge?
1 working day.
1 working day? Wow! And then
Depending on how hard you're working, of course.
of course. And then just charge it overnight and do it again.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Or over lunch.
Or over lunch. That's probably a better idea. It's probably what I should have done with this camera before it went dead. All right, so I'm not sure if we're done for the day, but I think we're getting ready to head back to the hotel maybe, or meet up. Anyway, they had a ton of snacks for us today. And some of our Swedish cinnamon rolls. Now yeah, it's already gone. I had to pack up my bag. These things are good. I don't know if you know where to get a hold of Swedish cinnamon rolls, but you should pause this video and go get some right now. You know what? Get them at Volvo. They're just so good. All right, so they told us to bring extra room in our bags, but I wasn't exactly sure why they told us to bring extra room in our bags, unless there's a bunch of 10-year-olds hiding somewhere. Look at this.
A lid.
Look at this. They're for these guys.
Amazing.